So welcome back everyone to Tin Can. This is my first hardcore run in the new bigger pod, and I think let's just start out with the basics here. So we're going to start getting batteries out of systems, and we're going to start getting rid of systems that we don't need. So I'm going to keep these two functional. This one I'm going to switch off and completely dismantle. And we'll see if there are any other systems that we should be doing the same with. So we're just going to get everything taken out of here as spare parts. Um, Everything but the buzzer, because I usually don't take those out. I will talk about this in a second. Let's just think about what else we need to do before things starts kicking off here. So we'll switch this off because we're not going to use the battery charger right now. We're not going to use the repair station either for the time being, but I'm not going to dismantle it. We can switch this one off as well because we already have a full set. Actually, I'm going to have to switch that back on in a second. We'll go ahead and switch off the main lights as well and get the battery from the emergency lights. What else? Probably want to get the battery from the gravity generator. And so take that out. Okay, there's something broken over there. We will go and deal with that in a second, but we also want to get rid of this battery. This system, of course, we do want to keep functional. Did I miss any of the batteries? So we got these out. Oh, yes, I did, actually. I think there's a battery in this system. And pretty sure there's no battery in there. There should be a battery in this system as well. And there's also a battery in here, I believe. So we'll get rid of all of these. Oh, it's actually harder to hear the buzzers now if you're further away. So empty canister, bad power transformer. We will replace this. There we go. Let's get this in here. We will shortly sort out that power transformer as well. I just lost this. I forgot, it's been a while since I've played, so I forgot just how quickly things can get intense in the hardcore mode. But, okay, let's see what else. So it's the bad power transformer. What are we dealing? This is a bad fuse. We should replace that as well, I guess, but we'll start with this one. Get the power transformer out. Get the new one in. Ah, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, so this should now be fully functional. And replace this fuse as well. There we go. Okay, I do think that playing in this pod, I know it's probably designed for multiplayer, but I do think in single player this is going to be significantly more difficult just because of the because of how much traveling you need to do to get to different stations. And the event that I'm really concerned about is not the new one, which is the black hole. It's the electric event, because even in the small pod, it can sometimes be difficult to get to everything in time. And I think in this pod, it's gonna be a real challenge for sure. Let's see what's going on here. So I definitely don't expect to get to the normal sort of times that we've been getting to in the hardcore mode in the smaller pod. This will probably be a lot shorter, maybe 20 or 30 minutes before something happens that I just can't deal with in time. These are all fine. So the bad processor, I mean, it's okay. I guess I can just kind of leave that in here for now. We don't, the main generator, oh, I need to have this switched on. Sorry, the main computer isn't critical. Okay, so just start processing that. I think we should still have plenty left in here. Let's just go and have a quick look to see. Everything looks okay. Nothing's sort of out of place there. Oh, something's wrong here as well. No, this was just a... Okay, so that's fine. What I wanted to say about this is because there's a new event now, and if you haven't played this and you don't want the new event spoiled, I'm going to talk about it for a second. But basically, so the new event is a black hole that, from what I can see, I'm not sure if it does anything else, but from what I can see, it increases the pressure. And this is a reason why you may not want to do what I've just done, to take the pressure generator apart. But because I can just vent atmosphere out of the airlock, basically, I I thought that I'll just do that. Now that does mean I'm going to lose sort of oxygen and CO2 from the system permanently, which I guess could become an issue later on, but usually it doesn't become an issue before there's something else that's actually going to kill you. So I'd rather have the spare parts and not have to deal with another system that I need to try and maintain than having it, but you know, saving a little bit of O2 and CO2 in the long run in terms of what is actually present within the station. So yeah, fairly okay. Abnormality detected. This is where we're gonna see. So this is the black hole event that's happening now, and this is exactly what I've just spoken about. So we'll see as soon as the pressure starts increasing, we'll have to vent out some of the atmosphere. And I'm going to wait for it to get close to the limit, which is around 1.5. And we'll do this. Okay. So let's just try to keep it below this limit. This does actually seem to work faster than... We're losing pressure faster than it's increasing it. Let's see what happens if I put this back, if it's still increasing. Yeah, it is still increasing fairly quickly. I wonder how much O2 and CO2 I'm going to end up sacrificing in this process. This is going to be a good learning in terms of... Oh, the CO2 is becoming an issue, I think. Might be the filter. I don't remember cleaning this. There we go. Oh, that's better. Okay, this is dropping fast. Let's get it back. You'll see I'm being pulled towards the black hole. When I tested it initially, I noticed that. I don't know if that has any other impact, but I guess it would be dragging parts across the ship as well. Pressure's still increasing. Yeah, I wonder if you get multiple of these, how much O2 and CO2 I'll end up wasting because I keep venting atmosphere. I may want to do some more. I think this is a really clever... Okay, there we go, that's enough. I think this is a really clever event that the developers added, because one of the strategies that I used to use is just to disable the oxygen system as well and just vent that manually into the capsule. Here you go, so you can actually see the black hole event coming to an end over there. But because this will keep... I guess... I don't know if it adds... I don't know what it actually adds in the ship, if it just... And if anybody understands the science behind this, because I haven't looked at that at all, I see the O2 is actually much more than it should be. Not to say that, I mean, I'm sure this is to a certain extent science fiction, but if anybody understands exactly why it works this way, I'm going to switch off the oxygen generator. We don't need it because we're kind of well over here on oxygen. Yeah, what I wanted to say, if you have any thoughts as to how this actually works, or how, you know, something like this would affect the spacecraft in real life, do let me know in the comments. I do not really know all that much about black holes, so I literally just looked at what the impact is in game. But we seem to survive that okay. CO2 breathability is down. Why? Do we just not have enough pressure in the capsule now? We could manually vent some in. What's going on with this system? No other errors. Okay, what we're gonna do is we need to use some of this nitrogen. I'm just gonna vent that into the pod. Why does it not want to stop? Okay, this is becoming a problem. Pressure is up. CO2 is still a problem. Oh, okay, it's O2 now. We'll get back over here and switch this on. Okay, this is becoming a problem. Pressure is up. CO2 is still a problem. Oh, okay, it's O2 now. We'll get back over here and switch this on. Okay, this is becoming a problem. Pressure is up. CO2 is still a problem. Oh, okay, it's O2 now. We'll get back over here and switch this on. So we'll hear the alarm going off. So the pressure is much too low right now. I'm going to take this bottle over so that I can monitor what I'm actually doing as I'm releasing. Okay, we'll just try to get some more nitrogen into the air. Why isn't the O2 going out? Is that bottle running out? I need to disable this. This is a much bigger problem in a big pod like this. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Could be that that bottle is not the CO2. Yeah, actually it is the CO2 that I want. Oh, I was shooting for 20 minutes here. We may not even make that. Quickly replace. Yeah, that was the issue. Clean the filter. Quickly try to get rid of this CO2. That was close. Oh, but we don't have oxygen either. I don't think we're going to make it back there in time. But if we do, I'm just going to have to quickly manually vent some oxygen in. Here we go. And then we hope we can catch this bottle. Ha, that's it. Only 11 minutes. Not a very good first run. And mostly due to mistakes that I've made. But I think I've really just underestimated that black hole event in terms of the impact that it can have. But yeah, I'll do another one. Thanks for watching. If it is your first time on the channel and you want to see more of these videos, please do subscribe, and I'll see you for the next video.